guys, and if you please pardon the very messy view of my room right now, I am currently sick. Lovely, right? But today I thought I would do my bookshelf tour. No, this is not my only bookshelf. I have another one. But these are just some of my favorite books. The ones that I constantly find myself picking up and reading over and over again. So as you can see here, I have the Twilight series by Stephanie Meyer, then all of the Harry Potter books by J.K. Rowling, which are my absolute favorite. I have all of them. Tales of the Beetle Bard, Quidditch Through the Ages, and Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, which I cannot wait for the movie. Woo-hoo. And then over here, I have two other series tucked away. I have the May Bird series. Let's see if I turn on a light, if we can see a little bit better. Excuse me. I'm going to the doctor today, so all good. So I have the May Bird series by Jodi Lynn Anderson. It's, there's three of them. There's Maybird in the Ever After, Maybird Among the Stars, and Maybird Warrior Princess, which I have not read in a while, and I want to read it. And then I have Catching Fire and Mockingjay. I have Hunger Games as well, but my brother took it to school, and I have not seen it since. So he better bring that home. And then I just have some movies. I have all the Harry Potters, first season of Pretty Little Liars, Mamma Mia, My Sister's Keeper, Chicago, and then all the Twilight movies as well. And up here I have the Tao of Horses, which is just a nice relaxing book. And then I also have the Twilight Companion. So that's just my, I guess you could call it, favorites shelf. And then, excuse the messy room pan again. Then out here in this hallway is my other bookshelf. I just cleaned it out and got rid of a bunch of books that are going to my library, and they're actually sitting right there in that bag. But yes, this top shelf here is my brother and my mom's bookshelf. So we have the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books by Jeff Kinney. He has all of them except book 7, which is just weird. And then we have the Pendragon series over here. And then my mom has The Beekeeper's Apprentice by Lori R. King. The Rainmaker by John Grisham. James Patterson's Seventh Heaven. Hitched by Carol Higgins Clark. Children of the Now by Meg Blackburn Losey. I don't know. Oogie, The Only Dog a Family Could Love by Larry Levin. And The Shack by William Paul Young. So that's that shelf. Whoops. And then over here we just have like family mementos, scrapbooks, stuff like that. Then we come down to this shelf, and this is one of my shelves. This is my, I guess you could call it, series shelf. It's also my favorite, another of my favorite shelf that just doesn't fit my room. I have Jessica's Guide to Dating on the Dark Side by Beth Fantasky, the first 3 Pretty Little Liar books by Sarah Shepard, the first Beautiful Creatures book by, who are these by? Kimmy Garcia and Margaret Stoll, and then I have some of the Vampire Academy books by Rochelle Mead. All the other ones I have on my electric book device, which is my iPad. And then over here is my TBR shelf, which, as you can see, I don't have that many. I have The Weight of Silence by Heather Gudenkoff. Some of these are like seconds in a series, which I should probably pick up first, but you know, whatever. The A-List Sunset Boulevard by Zoe Dean. Come on, shelf. There we go. Confessions of a Not It Girl by Melissa Cantor. I love this book cover. It's just makes me laugh. Back in Black by Zoe Dean. Witch and Wizard the Fire by James Patterson. Call to Midnight by Amanda L. Mortiz, which, fun fact, she actually went to my local high school. I know, Sumi, I haven't read Aragon yet. This Girl Isn't Shy, She's Spectacular by Someone Beck. If I Have a Wicked Stepmother, Where's My Godmother by Melissa Cantor. The Book Thief by Marcus Zuzak. A Loss for Words by Luann Walker. All Things Wise and Wonderful by James Herriot. The Shadowland Meteor by Meg Cabot. The Da Vinci Code by Dan Brown. And These Things Hidden by Heather Gudenkoff. So yeah, that's my TBR shelf. And then we come down here to my brother's shelf. I'm sorry, this is kind of weird, but he has But Wars by Andy Griffiths. This is But Wars: The Final Conflict. Then he has Zombie Butts from Uranus, also by Andy Griffiths. Okay, why won't this go back on the shelf? And then Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Gingy's Rescue Team. He has the first two Vampirates by Justin Somper. The first two Percy Jackson books by Rick Riordan. The Miraculous Journey of Edward Tulane by Kate DiCamillo. Da-da-dee. I'm trying not to pull them out all the way, but you know. R.L. Stein's Goosebumps Monster Edition. Here's another one, The Day My Butt Went Psycho. Hatchet by Gary Paulson. Test Your Video Game IQ. Hoot and Flesh by Carl Hyson. The Guinness Book of World Records Gaming 2010. Ernest Hemingway on Fishing, and then just a bunch of comic books. And then over here we just have kind of miscellaneous books. We have our dictionary, the Blue Fairy book, the Photographer's Handbook, Kathy's Key by someone Stewart, someone Wiseman, and someone Brigg. Chicken Soup for the Teenage Soul. Oops. Kringle by Tony Abbott, which this is really cool. It's signed. I have a couple signed books that are just kind of awesome. Then I have Weeping Under the Same Moon by Jan Elias. When I Dream of Heaven by Stephen Kroll, which is also signed. Helen Keller by George Sullivan. Horses and Ponies kind of workbook thing that my dog destroyed, and another Tale of Horses. And then down here are just like books that were our favorites when we were younger. So we have, let me pull out some of these. So yeah, I'm not going to pull out all of them, but you know, we have Once Upon a Poem. We have a book on pirates, which my brother was really into when he was younger. 8th Garfield Treasury. We have the Curtis Cornell books here. And we have, I believe these are my Little Critter books. Yay, Little Critter. Just Went Shopping with Mom by Mercer Mayer. Alexander, who's not, do you hear me? And I mean it, going to move. And then we also have Alexander's Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day right here. Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day. And then we have just some binders here, which I really need to go through. And then my brother's Game Informer magazines, a children's Bible, and some stuff that my brother has to work on for his upcoming confirmation. So yeah, that's our bookshelf. Bzz, I guess you could say. And then, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!